I really need to clean out this car. Oh, it is hot.
First when she vlogged a long time ago.
Hey guys, so I'm starting this vlog off a little late in the day. I've had to like re-record this intro like I don't know how many times, and the boys are saying like why I probably suck at this. And Jaden's saying, well, maybe it's because you haven't vlogged in a long time. And JD's saying, yeah, but when she did vlog a long time ago, she wasn't very good either. But anyways, we're about to go get a coffee and then come back home. That's like all I have planned for the day, since we can't do anything and it's too hot to be outside. But I think I'm gonna help the boys redo their room. They completely destroyed it. They moved around all their furniture and they're playing restaurant in there, so they took out all their clothes from their drawers and they had put all the food in there, and it's just a mess. So I'm gonna probably help them do that, and then I kind of want to hang up the pictures in their rooms. I still haven't done that, so maybe I can do that today. And I think George is supposed to be getting out early today because he has to go back in like around midnight tonight to do a drive, and then he has to do the same thing again tomorrow. So he's been working a ton the past couple of weeks. He gets home a lot later than from before, which I mean, it's still not even that late. He comes home like around 6, and when he was recruiting, he'd come home like at 10, 11 o'clock at night, and we wouldn't see him the entire day. But since we live so close, he is able to come for lunch most days, and then the days that he can't come for lunch, I usually take him lunch, so at least we're getting to see him throughout the day. But he just left a little bit ago from having lunch at the house, and then he had to go back to work, and then he's gonna come home somewhat early, like I said. So we don't really have anything else planned, and tomorrow I'll probably have to go and get groceries again, since I go like once a week. In the last video that I put up when I got the groceries and stuff, and I was telling you guys about the boys going back to school, the very next day they ended up emailing me saying that they aren't going to have the kids go back to school still. They're gonna have them do homeschooling. Stop it, JD. So JD starts homeschooling on Monday, but they haven't emailed me since, and I don't know like anything about what's gonna happen on how they're gonna do it, or like what kind of schoolwork. JD, stop. So I don't know how that's gonna go on getting his school stuff and whatever, because they haven't said anything about it. But we'll see when the time comes. JD starts Monday, and then Jaden starts the following Monday. But anyways, we're gonna go get a coffee.
The noise here is so annoying. It sounds like a tractor just moving back.
Sounds like if my truck is huge, huh?
Yeah.
And I have to warn people that I'm backing out.
Also, they have like little flares in case you break down. You just use those so that people know where you are. It's pretty weird here. Oh, the steering wheel's on the right side too, instead of the left side. When we first moved here, my mom was so scared to drive because it was on a different side and everything was moved on a different side. And there's like a whole theater right there which only films one movie instead of like a bunch of them all the time. It films one movie. There's also, it's right here. And then that's where like the big screen is. The big screen is at the end, as you can tell. You excited for school?
We're back at the house now. I'm just getting the boys some, like a bowl of fruit together so they could have as a little snack, and then we're gonna do the room. They picked up a lot of it, but it's still a mess in there. And like I said, I want to hang up the pictures. I need to see if I have the right command strips, because that was the whole reason I didn't put them up yet. And I went and bought some, but I think George told me that I bought the wrong ones, and then I never went and got more. So I have to see if I can make them work. But the past couple of days I've been watching all my old videos. I was so cringy to watch. Oh my goodness. especially because my voice was so annoying with my sinus problems that I had. And I actually feel like my voice is starting to go back like that, which is scary. I really hope I don't get a really bad sinus problem like I had from before. Jaden, stop. But my voice was just so annoying, and the whole reason I'm watching them though is to see the difference in the boys. They've gotten so big, oh my goodness. And when I watch the videos, I could remember perfectly what was going on that day, which makes me so happy that I would, oh, this one's all squishy. It makes me so happy that I used to vlog then, because I have all that to look back on, especially that they were so little. Jaden was pretty much a baby when I started. I wish I would have started when JD was a baby, but that's when I think I first found YouTube and started watching it. And then I finally built up the courage once I had Jaden to start vlogging. But I really need to get a camera again. It was so much easier for me to vlog then because I could just put up my camera anywhere, and it was easy for me to show like my cleaning videos, like all those videos that I used to do was so much easier with an actual camera, because with my phone I'm either having to hold it or like finding a spot to balance it, and it's just so much harder. Right now I have it on a little tripod that I have, but it's so flimsy, like I have to mess with it for it to even stay up, because otherwise it just like falls right over. But yeah, I need to look into getting a camera so I could start vlogging even more. But I just gave them some watermelon, pineapple, and some little mandarin oranges, and then they like tahini on it. And yeah, I'm just having my coffee. I got a caramel macchiato. Since this Starbucks, they don't really have very much of a variety to choose from. I pretty much get the same thing, or I'll just get like a vanilla latte, and that's pretty much it. I need to clean up this mess, and then I need to go look for those command strips actually and see if I could get them to work for the pictures to be hung up. All right, so they're having their little fruit snack, so I'm going to start on the room, which, oh my goodness, it was way worse than this, but this is real life for you guys. This dresser was like pulled out more. The bed was like all the way this way right now, and they moved their mirror. It's just a disaster. So I think it's easier for me to just do it myself than when I have them help. And I kind of want to move it around. See, this is kind of their little setup that they had, some of it. And then all their cooking stuff, they had put all of that into here, which they just shoved their clothes back in there. They didn't even put it in right. Jaden wrote his name on the dresser and was scribbling all over. But I kind of wanted to move the actual beds, but I don't think it's gonna work because the TV has to be plugged in right here. And because I was thinking of putting the beds like this way, but if I do that, then it might be too close to the TV. I don't know. I mean, it looks cute right here, but I don't know. And then it might look good if I leave the beds here and then just hang up the pictures there, maybe. I don't know. First I need to clean everything up and then put it all away, and then I'll be able to figure out how else to put everything, I think. But okay, let me go ahead and start cleaning everything. All of these like cooking foods and stuff we keep on the balcony because the rooms are already packed with other toys. So I keep this kitchen stuff out on the balcony, and either they play with it outside or they bring everything inside.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me.
I thought they had cleaned, but they had just shoved everything under the beds, in the sides of the closet, on the sides of this thing, back in there. They just like shoved it where they thought I wouldn't look, I guess. So this is all the stuff they had under their beds and shoved in all the places that they thought they were hiding. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all away. Like I said before, normally I'd have them do it, or at least have them help me, but then they don't end up putting it away right, or it ends up taking them all day, or if they're helping me, it just takes so much longer. So I'd rather just do it myself once in a while, especially since I want to organize all this stuff. Usually when they're just plain like regular toys, then they put it all away themselves, but when they take out all this stuff, it just makes it harder. So I have a lot of their stuff up there. I had the hats down on here, but they hardly ever wear hats because you can't wear hats inside of the stores on base. You always have to take them off, so they never really even wear hats anymore. So I just put them up there, and then those are JD's boots. Jaden's are usually up there too, but he wears them all the time. Any chance he gets, he wears his boots. And then in here is a bunch of other random toys. And there's all their stuffed animals. There's their like chalkboard thing, which Jaden loves to draw. So anytime he wants to draw, I just take that down for him. And then they have a lot of their stuff down here. They have their train tracks, their construction toys. This is full of Legos, like tons of Legos. And then down here is like all their character stuff that they have. And then in here is a bunch of random stuff that needs to be organized. And then all this stuff I need to find spots for. And then their clothes I gotta put away. Speaking of clothes, I need to put a load of laundry in. I usually do that first thing when I get up, and for some reason I didn't do that today. I find it so much easier just to do a little bit of laundry every single day, and it makes putting it away a lot easier because I don't have so much to do. Back to this. Jaden has had these Transformer characters since he was super little. I don't know if you guys have been watching that long, but when he was really little, he was showing all of these Transformers, and he still plays with them. And they also have a ton of toys outside on the balcony. So we have a closet out there, which I'm pretty sure we've showed you guys before, but that we had a bunch of stuff in, and it all got molded, like everything in there. We ended up throwing it all away. There was so much stuff, so much of the boys' toys, like their bigger toys, their like car tracks, a ton of Legos, George's work stuff, some of his clothes. We had to throw all of it away. And I know a lot of the stuff could have been cleaned, but we didn't want to take a chance. It was like completely molded, so we just threw it all away and learned our lesson not to put anything in that closet out there. But the toys that are on the balcony, like I have a big container out there full of some of the bigger toys, and those seem to stay fine. And then like his kitchen and all that stuff stays fine. I think it was just because I was in that closet, like suffocated in there, that it all got molded. Man, I don't know why I'm so out of air. I keep going back and forth though, taking all of the toys that go outside and then back in, and it's just so dang humid out there. This goes outside with the gun thing. This, where's the other one with this? Here.
doesn't go outside.
Yeah, because these are shooting things, so that could go with your shooting stuff.
It comes with a ball. Right, can I just do 2 at a time? Okay, now we'll put the Right, it belongs to a ball. It belongs to a ball, but it's different. So it's this one. It belongs to this one. I'm going to use it a little bit.
Oh wait, where's that baggie with all the little bullets?
Maybe I just put the guns like you told me to.
Okay, here, put all these inside of this.
This is so
Do you
dirty.
see any other bullets? Here, go put that in there.
I was like on. Can you tell me if you can find what's connected? Oh yeah. Oh, that's in a different spot. Yeah. It doesn't connect in the same circle.
At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the worst in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. 'Cause I won't be us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on.
Jaden, you made a hole in your pajamas? Jaden, you put a hole in your dinosaur jammies? Yes, you did.
No, they're not.
Your pants have a hole in them.
Can you just still keep it? I need to think of it.
No, leave that there.
What's this even for?
No, don't peel it. I need that to hang the pictures.
Pictures. Can I give you the pictures, Mom?
Put them all in the bed because I need to see which ones we have and where I'm going to put them at.
What can I give you, Evelyn? Okay.
Yeah, put them all on the bed, please.
Oh, I know that's what Dee needs.
Oh, it's hot in here.
What did he need?
Oh, yeah. What is it? Red and black. Oh, red and black bird. No, Junior. Why do you have a sad face?
Because he didn't have it. I can skim.
Mm.
Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. You're the best
See you all tomorrow.
Video! Get off my
Hey, Jaden, could you cover me up with that blanket of yours?
God. Get off my bed!
You think it's the end of the world if I sit on top of your bed? Baby, come on, leave him alone, please.
All I'm doing is sitting on his bed. He didn't do that when he was little. Look at it. Look at him tell us something. Stop being mean. Lay on the Stop being mean. I'll go with you.
Oh, okay, do me a favor real quick.
Yes.
Grab me those two and put it right here to see what it's gonna look like.
Can I do it?
No, the picture.
Can I?
That one and that one. Underneath, yeah. Now come right here on the side of me.
Can I?
Put it.
Can I do it? No. Can I do it?
Wait, that one has the sticky stuff. Hold this one. Let me see.
I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life.
I finally finished up with the room, so here is like the overall view of it. I hung up this little hanging thing, I don't know what you call it, like a rack, hat rack, I don't know, but I hung up Jaden's little play backpack there, the little Be Brave sign, and then I still have this mason jar with these sticks. I've had that since Jaden's room in Arizona when we first moved there, and the little picture of JD, and then I have a picture of Jesus right there for them, and then the little what is this called, lantern, but I don't know what they did with the little fake candle that goes inside, so I need to find that. And then I also had this in Jaden's old room from Arizona. And then their beds, I still kept them the same. And then their bookshelf, I took off the stuff from there so that it didn't look so cluttered right here. And then I just hung up these 4 pictures. So this is like my favorite picture of them. That's when Jaden's hair was super curly. And then JD had drew this. He also drew this one. And then Jaden did that one. I had put tape right here for a J. He was really little when he did this. And then he just like painted all over, and I've kept it for all these years. I thought it was really cute. And both of their names start with J, so worked out perfect. And then you guys seen their closet. I just put the Buzz and Woody in here along with all their other toys and stuff. But yeah, I feel like it looks so much better in here now that there's a few things hanging. But it's already 4 o'clock now, so I really need to get started on dinner. Laundry just finished, but I'm gonna wait on that, and I need to make dinner because like I told you guys earlier, George was supposed to get out early and then go in tonight, but they ended up canceling it, and he's not going in tonight. So I guess he's coming home at a regular time. So I need to figure out what I'm making for dinner. I didn't even realize how late it got. The time just flew by. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna make. Okay, so I decided to make fried fish for dinner and some red rice. And right now I'm just doing like a pico de gallo type thing to go on top of the fish. The kids are watching Curious George. If you could probably hear that, it's super loud. But I just squeezed some lemon, and then I put onion, white onion, green onion, tomatoes, and some green chili. And I'm also making the rice right now. I just put some the rice, and then I'm frying it up a little bit, and then I put onion in it, and then I'm going to put some salt, some garlic powder, and then it's probably easier if I just turn the camera around, but I'm also adding some oregano and some, where is it? So, and then some chicken flavored bouillon. And then the tomato sauce. And some water. Okay, and then just need to cut up some tomatoes. I like using these little tomatoes. I feel like they taste so much better than the regular size. So I almost always just use these small ones in everything that I make. I do a lot of tomatoes. That's mainly what this is. More tomatoes than anything. And then I'm gonna put some green onion, and of course I rinsed all of this stuff off first. That, some white onion, and then the chili. And then I'm gonna add some cilantro as well. And then I'm adding some salt, pepper, and garlic salt. Like those are the main things I always use in everything. And then here's what the chili looks like all done. It's really good on top of the fish. So while I'm waiting for the rice to cook, I figured I would fold these clothes really quick. I wanted to wait on frying the fish a little closer to when George is coming, so it could be nice and fresh. I feel like it tastes better right when it's done. But yeah, it's just a little bit of clothes. Like I said, I like to wash every day. That way it's not a ton of laundry that I have to be doing. And it's usually mainly the kids' clothes. They change, I don't know how many times a day. Especially Jaden. He changes all the time. Here, put these in. That goes in the underwear drawer. Here, Jaden. This goes in your sock drawer. How do you guys have only one red sock and one black sock?
I don't know.
Find the pair in the sock container and put them together, please.
I don't know how to do that.
There you go. Yes, you do.
I don't
You
know
dropped
how
the
to
sock.
connect it. I don't know how to connect them.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'm invisible.
Put it away for me, please.
Watch me do it. Watch
Here,
me
this
do
one
it.
too.
Watch me show you do it.
Here. No, I mean find the red pair and find the red one that goes to this and find the black one that goes to that one.
And done.
So I feel like I can't really even give you guys an update on
Pieces.
how we're liking Japan, because I feel like we don't even live in Japan because we're just stuck on base all the time. Did I run out of hangers? This goes in your the middle drawer. This goes in your middle drawer. Here, put these where the socks go to, please.
Oh, the Old Town Road song? That's your favorite? Because I hear you put it, because you just put the little horse emoji and then it pops up Old Town Road. He just still doesn't know how to spell, so he just puts emojis and then it pops up. Like he put on a horse and it showed the Old
Dude,
Town
it's not
Road.
even showing anything.
Yeah, it's showing me. It's facing me.
Oh.
What are you doing? I'm gonna hide these. I'm gonna hide these so he doesn't find them. Oh god, he's done. He's done. He's done. Where do I hide him? Where do I hide him? Oh, right there.
So I'm frying up the fish now. I just dip it in some egg with salt and pepper and garlic salt. And then I dip it in the flour and then I just fry it up. And I need to get some new pans because this one is so small. I have to just do 2 at a time. I got rid of all of my old like pots and pans that I used to have, and I just bought like a brand new set. And it came with like I mean, it's a decent size, but I need a bigger one. Especially when I'm frying stuff. It takes me forever, so I can only do a little bit at a time. I actually think I showed you guys me making this a really long time ago in a video from before, but I'm not too sure. George is finally home. He's about to get in the shower, and then we are gonna eat. Here you go. Here you go.
Another fish?
You ate it already? Want another one?
How long do you eat some of it first?
Yeah, eat some of your rice first. You like it, Judy?
Yep.
What about you, babe?
Thug life.
Oh gosh. So I finished cleaning up from dinner. The kitchen is all nice and clean now. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm gonna shower and finally sit down and relax, watch some TV with George and the boys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.